down here. We got all the audience together and everybody chipped in.
Really?
Yeah, then we got the amount for the concert. And then we opened the regular ticket sale, and with the money of the regular ticket sale, we pay back the people who chipped in first.
Oh, it's
So
amazing.
it's sort of crowdfunding. What do you think of that?
I think it's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Have you heard of that before?
Never heard of that before.
No.
That's fantastic.
Does it make any difference knowing it now that they were such big fans?
It's very mind blowing. I'm gonna tell the rest of the guys in the band.
Okay.
That's That's amazing. Well, I hope we gave the fans a good concert for their investment and their faith and their belief in Primal Scream.
And do you think you did a good show?
I think we did a great show. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Everybody's happy then.
And tell me one thing, this album is 20 years old.
Yeah.
And it's 20 years old to this day. Do you know today, September the 23rd, is the day the album came out in England? Yeah.
Whoa. That is amazing.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that before.
That's amazing. Wow.
Does it make any difference playing this album in front of an audience that really wanted this to happen, or I mean, knowing now?
Well, it makes me feel good knowing it now. I never knew that before I went on stage. It's great. I don't know what else to say except it's very, very touching. Yeah, it's great.
And I'm sorry if you've had this question many times before. We're playing an album from 20 years old.
Yeah. 20
years ago. Now, does it feel different? How is it? Going back to the 90s album, especially now that the 90s probably is gonna come up again.
No, it doesn't feel different. It feels good. We did a lot of work on the arrangements and with the musicians, and we really put a lot of work and effort into making Screamadelica work as a live record. There was songs on the album we never ever played live before. I'm Coming Down, Shine Like Stars, and In Flight, to name three. But we've had a really great year playing the album live. Audiences all over the world are going crazy for it. It feels good because the first time, 20 years ago, we never really toured the album properly. We never did enough gigs, for a few different reasons, We're a small record company. We had no manager. We were just kind of making it up as we went along. There was no real long-term strategy. I think if a band made a record like Screamadelica now, they would tour it for 2 years. Everything's the music industry is just way more structured now. In terms of planning bands' careers and stuff. 20 years ago, it was a bit more wild, like the Wild West.
Do you think if you had the web back then, that would make a difference to the
Sorry?
album? Do you think if you have the web as it is now,
All right.
song sharing and all that back then, would that make a difference?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I really don't know.
How do you feel about all this? File sharing and all that?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about it. It's fine. Yeah, it's cool. I do it. I used to sell bootleg tapes. I used to tape bands' concerts and sell them. Well, my friend, I used to tape them for myself. I had a friend who taped them and sold them, and sometimes I would work for him to sell the tapes. So it's the same thing,
What concert did you record this with?
New Order, Penetration. Who else? I can't remember who else, but New Order definitely. I recorded 2 or 3 New Order gigs, but just for me.
Do you still have them?
Oh, Fire Engines. Not New Order. Yeah, I've got one of the New Order tapes.
You do?
Yeah, I've got one.
You should put it out now then.
Well, it was like a little cassette, Can I just get a drink of water?
Sorry, sure.
No, it's fine. Wait there.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it. It's going to be. I'm sure I've got one somewhere.
Yeah.
I've definitely got one of them. Some of them I left in an old girlfriend's mother's house. Maybe she threw the tapes out. I don't know. I left a lot of stuff there. I had a Jesus and Mary Chain silver disc for selling 60,000 albums.
Whoa. And to finish this up, this album is very dubby in a way, and then later on you came to work with Sherwood,
yeah.
and all that. But how was it? Because back in '91, I don't think dub was such a big influence as it is now. Maybe which is all over the place.
Well, because when we were teenagers, we were like punk rockers, and guys like Johnny Rotten would, from the Sex Pistols, would talk about reggae artists in his interviews. So, maybe me and my friends would go out and check out some of these artists like Dr. Amontado, or like one of our favourite albums was African Dub Chapter 3 by Joe Gibbs and the Professionals. So, that's how we got into it, So we were into it since we were teenagers.
And still, do you follow dubstep and other new things?
I don't follow it, no, I must admit, no.
You're out of the loop.
I'm out of the loop, man.
Yeah.
I don't follow it.